Well, 2022. You guys were in the media for announcing that Queen Elizabeth had died.
She died. I don't know if she died then or if she died 5 months later, but the woman died. Yes.
But you announced that she died, and actually, I think the House of Lords or something even responded and said that there is no credible proof to this or something.
That's not what happened. So, okay, we can laugh now. This was not a laughable experience.
I'm sure.
I don't know if have you ever gotten a story wrong?
Yes.
Okay. This is a story of stories, right? The queen, the leader of the monarch is dead, right?
Yes.
And we didn't even say she was dead. We said she was found dead, which means we say somebody actually found a dead body. Let me tell you how this went down. So I'm in Miami, driving down the street, and I get a phone call from somebody, and they say, and you get calls from sources, and the sources sometimes be celebrities, sometimes it's staff, it could be anybody, waiters. I get a call from a credible source that says, oh my God, like some shit just went down. I'm like, well, what happened? I'm riding down the highway in Miami. Queen Elizabeth just died. When I look back at it now, I go, okay, that's just crazy, right? What was even crazier was then I called my editor and I said, I got this exclusive. Now, the person that called me, I believed it. So we ran it. And I share the story and I talk about it now because I think it's a story of redemption and like experience and learning and taking an L and turning it into a lesson and surviving whatever. But it was very painful. So we went through it. We posted that the queen was found dead. And when I tell you that I've never seen the world blow up the way that it did from that one story. So many lessons were learned. How powerful my platform was, how big my reach was.
Well, that's no surprise, though. You're announcing that the Queen of England, the longest running monarch in the history of England, has died.
Well, it was surprising to me because still in many ways I didn't understand the power of my platform. I mean, I knew that we had reached, I knew that, but.
Well, I think, and let me just interject real quick. I don't think in much sense, it's not really the power of your platform. It's the fact that when you have a legitimate, established platform, regardless of powerful or whatever in the grand scheme of things, if you're established and you've been doing it for a while, when you put out something like this, people are going to look at it seriously.
Right. So what I'm saying is the legitimacy gives you power, right? So once you have reached a certain level of legitimacy, you have a power and a responsibility.
Right.
And I learned a lot in that experience. So we put this story out. The world blows up. Now, I'm on vacation, so I said, okay, call the palace and confirm if this woman is dead or not. This was before we even put it out. And the answer was, we can't confirm or deny. Now, you can confirm that she's alive, but if you say you can't confirm or you can't deny, and the source was a really strong source, she did. So I said, put it out. And so my editor was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, put it out. So she puts out Queen Elizabeth found dead. And when I tell you the phone, I mean, I had to turn my phone off because one phone literally turned off because it was blowing up from Japan to China. I don't even know how these people got my number. And then I started getting all these calls. My friend who's riding in the car with me, my friend from Vegas, I think maybe you were even there. He's looking at me like, is everything okay? I'm like, no, this vacation's gonna be weird. Vacation's gonna be weird right now. He's like, is everything all right? I'm like, no. So then they start attacking me. So I called the source back. I go, are you 1,000% sure? They doubled down. So I doubled down. Like, I've never been wrong. I'm right. So then they write a news. Now it's Jason Lee doubles down, and now it's like bigger than that. And I'm like so frustrated. So I'm getting all these calls for interviews, and finally this one lady, she sends me a nice email from BuzzFeed. I'm like, oh, she's such a nice person on email. I'm gonna just call her up. So I call her up. I'm like, look, so we have a conversation. She then goes and writes this crazy story. Then the next morning, a fake tweet says, from Hollywood Unlocked, a fake account says, our intern did it. We got it wrong. We fired her. I said, so Variety runs this story that I admitted that it was wrong. So I tripled down.
Right.
I'm never tripling. If I see the dead body laying in front of me, I'm never tripling down again. Triple down is like crazy. So once I tripled down, that's when, Roland Martin, his fat ass started talking shit. I was like, dick ass nigga. You ain't even seen your dick, and people under 90 don't even fucking know who you are. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, we don't give a fuck about you. Get your fucking big head ass out of here. So, people started attacking me. Then it was like, okay. Then it was like, all guns blazing. Fuck it, we going down in flames, you know? But I had done an interview with the LA Times, and shout out to Keenan, and he hadn't finalized it yet. And he was like, I have a couple more questions given the last couple of days. I'm like, look, bro, I'm gonna give you the questions, but I need you to just make sure, like, be fair. And he told me I will be fair. He would come to the Yay brunch with me, and he wrote the article in LA Times, and I felt like it helped to stop it.
So was she really dead during that time?
According to Twitter, you know, look, I don't want to joke because people get really offended when you talk about the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get offended when they talk about how she stole them diamonds from Africa. They don't get offended when they talk about Meghan Markle and how black the baby was. They don't talk about Princess Diana burning up in that car. But, you know, whatever. She's an idea to them, so I'll let them have that idea. I found it funny how Black Twitter ate my ass up over this racist white woman. And then when she died publicly, when the white people say she died, they always say, Jason Lee knew all along. We knew he was telling the truth. He's never been wrong. I'm like, yo, I'm done with y'all. Like, first I was right, then I was wrong, then I'm right again. What I will say is that I don't know if she was dead for 5 months and they did a Weekend at Bernie's with her, or if she died 5 months later. I'm sorry.
Say Weekend at Bernie's.
I'm sorry that no, because
Jason, come on.
you grew up in an era we saw that movie.
Yes, I know
I'm not
exactly.
saying that happened to the Queen. I'm saying that it's sad that somebody's grandmother died, and it's sad that the leader of that world died, and it's sad that the new Queen consort or whatever she is was the side chick to the new king when he was fucking around on her with Diana. But whatever, like, you know, they got their issues. I was just surprised at how the culture came after me for getting it wrong, as if we all don't get things wrong. And it flipped itself upside down on its head when she died publicly, and they go, she been dead. Jason knew the whole time. I was trending. I told Cardi, I'm not even going live today. I went on my Twitter, I said, I have nothing to say today. Like, I'm leaving it alone.
I mean, Black Twitter and Irish Twitter were celebrating on Twitter that day.
So in some way I unified
You unified
two worlds.
Two worlds.
Yeah.